Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back, Blazers. Today is Thursday, October 28th. I'm Gio.
And I'm Celeste.
Montgomery County's indoor mask mandate can now end this morning instead of tomorrow under a change the county council agreed to. Earlier in the week, county officials said that the indoor mask mandate could be lifted as early as Friday morning. For the mandate to be automatically lifted, the county needs to remain in the moderate transmission category of COVID-19 spread countywide for 7 straight days, as defined by the CDC.
Australian Health Minister Greg Hunt has announced that fully vaccinated Australian citizens are now free to travel abroad or, for those kept out, return to the nation. This would reunite many families who have been kept apart since March 2020 due to Australia's extremely strict border policies throughout the pandemic.
The Mexican government has been resisting calls to vaccinate youth, despite receiving a court order to do so. This month, a judge ordered the Mexican government to vaccinate anybody aged 12 to 17 after the parents of a 15-year-old girl sued to get their child vaccinated. However, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador dismissed the ruling as not definitive and hinted at challenging the decision.
Now let's go to Leah with yet another film review.
After 3 delays, the new James Bond film, No Time to Die, has finally come out. No Time to Die is Daniel Craig's 5th and final time in the role of James Bond. This film ties up loose ends left behind by the previous films, using them to bring the Bond series to a close. This has a lot of the classic Bond elements, like neat spy gadgets, car chases, and a mysterious villain operating from the shadows. The music in this film was amazing, with the famous Bond theme alongside a score by Hans Zimmer of Batman fame. This movie can seem pretty daunting for people who haven't seen Daniel Craig's previous roles as James Bond. For those people, I would recommend watching the entire series in order of release, from Casino Royale to Quantum of Solace to Skyfall to Spectre, before watching this movie, No Time to Die.
Thanks, Leo. Be sure to keep an eye out for more movie-related content in the future.
About a dozen speakers urged the Board of Education to add a financial literacy course to the county's requirement. Earlier this month, Interim Superintendent Monifa McKnight floated the idea of adding a 0.5 credit financial literacy course to be required for all students in the 9th grade. The speakers who voiced support for this idea represented 8 different high schools in the county.
Now let's hear a live announcement about the upcoming issue of Blair's student newspaper, Silver Chips, for Chips Week.
Hi, I'm Sophia, a staff writer on Silver Chips.
And I'm John, the sports editor on Silver Chips. In this edition of Silver Chips, we wrote an article about the Los Angeles Rams rookie running back, Jake Funk, who is from right here in Montgomery County.
Funk's football career started nearby in Damascus, where he set several state records and later went on to play for the University of Maryland and was drafted this past year by the Rams. Jake Funk's dad is Blair's business administrator, Mr. Funk, who played football for Penn State in college.
Pick up a copy of Silver Chips this week and next week to read about Jake Funk.
Thanks, Silver Chips. Blazers, make sure to keep an eye out for the paper next week.
Reminder, today at lunch will be the final cuts for Blair's majorette team, the Blazerettes, in room 16. We hope to see you there.
Hundreds of cars driven by MCPS employees circled the Board of Education parking lot for more than half an hour on Tuesday. The employees were protesting extreme understaffing and rallying for the hiring of more teachers, bus drivers, and other support personnel. They also encouraged MCPS to honor the contract that allows them periods for lunch, grading, and planning.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements, and follow us at BNC_Blair on Instagram and on Twitter at BNCBlair. Please keep wearing your mask and be mindful of COVID safety measures. Have a thrilling Thursday, Blazers, and we'll see you tomorrow.